Alright, so I just got my new EcoBak Marine Biopellets in from Marine Depot, whatever you want to call it. Just got them in the mail today, actually. Came in a nice little box. I think I ordered them, Thursday I think I ordered them. Today's Monday, I got them in already. For my size tank, it's supposed to be 250 milliliters, but this is the 500 milliliter container. I didn't want to get 250 and then, have to order again online if I, to use it again. So I went ahead and got a little bit of a bigger bottle. It's a 50 milliliter bottle. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is because I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of like them in reactors and stuff like that, but I've never seen anyone actually put up a video with breaking it down, how they're going to set it up, and what kind of reactor and all that. So I got the pellets in. My size tank is a 50-gallon tank, which means that I'm supposed to put in 250 milliliters. Now, I don't want to start off at 250 milliliters, because from a lot of people I read online, it says, to do it more gradually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do, this first time around, I'm going to do about 75 milliliters. In 2 more weeks, I'm going to put in another 75 milliliters. And then in 2 more weeks after that, I'll probably end up putting in like maybe another 50 milliliters to round me off at about 200 milliliters, and then take it from there. I'll read my levels and see whether I should bump it up a little more or leave it there, depending on how fast my levels are coming down. And how fast they're coming down will really tell me whether or not I should continue on and add more or leave it at 200. So I'm going to stop at 200, but I'm going to do 75 milliliters. Then in 2 weeks, I'm going to do 75 more milliliters, and then in 2 more weeks, I'm going to cap in the last 50 milliliters. I'm just using a standard measuring cup. Most measuring cups on the side will have the milliliter mark on the side. And then, as for my reactor, I'm using the Two Little Fishes Phosban 150 reactor. Now, if you're going to use this out of the box, you're going to have to do some modifications, which I actually did previously when I was running phosphate in the reactor. Just change the grids up. If you want, you can click on this link and it'll show you my video on that, on how I did that and why I did that in the first place. So this is my reactor that I'm going to use with it, with a maxi jet pump and a flow valve adjuster, so I can kind of adjust the valve. And what I'm going to do is, since a lot of these biopellets float, what EcoBak recommends doing is that you fill them up. You put whatever you're going to put in, just let it sit in RO water overnight, so that way it helps reduce reduce them from floating up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 75 milliliters in, add some RODI water. And I'm going to go ahead and let this sit overnight. And what I'll do is I'll also add on to this link. I'm going to let this sit overnight. My next video, I'm going to keep you guys posted. Alrighty guys, so it's been actually a little over a month now, almost 2 months, since I started with the biopellets. These are the biopellets in the reactor. I've actually gone all the way up to the full dosage, 250 milliliters. My nitrates are undetectable. My phosphates are still a little bit there, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of that with some GFO. And what I did actually is, if you can see that second black line, ignore the first black line. That was from earlier, something I was doing earlier. But the second black line there, what I went ahead and did is I marked the line where the biopellets are. That way I keep track of how much of it's being eaten and if I need to add onto it. Now, I marked that line when the reactor's off. So if I come over here, come back into here, turn my reactor off, come back in here, you can see that line is right even with the biopellets. That way it kind of just gives me a quick glimpse of how much is being eaten, how long this stuff is lasting. So far, I mean, very minimal to any at all. I mean, I have been adding up to 250 milliliters, but I mean, as you can see, it's all there really. I mean, very minuscule the amount in the past 2 months that's been eaten away. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on for you guys. So what you want to do is you want to keep them fluidized like that, and I mean I've had really good results. Like I said, my nitrates are undetectable. The only issue right now are my phosphates, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and lower those down with some GFO, and I mean that way I get everything down, and the biopellets should be able to keep it there. So I mean I really enjoyed them. I can't complain. I mean they've really done the job. I mean my nitrates aren't even there anymore, so I can't complain. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, what your personal opinions are on biopellets. Leave some comments, and happy reefing guys.